Beautiful Geminis, welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm pulling some gemstones for you. It'll give me a good idea of what you need right now, Gemini, what Spirit wants you to know. Gemini energy. Whoa. Unakite, to live in the now. Shungite, to detox your life. Tourmalinated quartz, to get out of your own way. Citrine, bring back the light. And aragonite, to release your emotional baggage. Sunstone, to take pleasure in the things you do, Gemini. So you've got to be able to let go of something and live in the now. These stones, unakite, will help you to live in the now, and citrine to bring in the light. It's saying aragonite to release emotional baggage. You could be holding on to something, whether you're consciously or subconsciously aware of it. Let's see, Gemini. Gemini. You could be getting in your own way here, Gemini. Willpower. To improve your willpower, to reduce your stress level. So you could be holding on to something. Perseverance and determination. Transformation. Let love transform you. Finding your path. You're the driver and the navigator. Celebrate life. Make your life a celebration. So live in the now. You've got to release something here that you've been holding on to, Gemini. Gemini energy, please. This could feel betrayal. Someone feels broken. They feel like either you feel like you've been dealt a bad hand, but you can expect some kind of gesture here to help strengthen you. What's going on? Someone fears rejection. And there is that exhaustion, that emotional baggage. But just because it's not breaking you, Gemini, you've got to get out of your own way here, Spirit's saying. Holding on to some pain that you got to let go of. Gemini. Gemini. Celebrate your life. Courage and power. It's like let's clarify this, Gemini. What is this protection all about? It's like keeping you from a victory. Jesus. I don't know. Oh boy. So you may have a child. Could be a Capricorn involved here, or a Capricorn child. This child wants the truth. This child is depressed. This child, you may have, oh Jesus. Oh boy. There is win at all costs here, Gemini. I don't know how this is pertaining to you, Gemini, but someone's got to get out of their own way. Someone is holding on, especially if you have a child. Someone's holding on to some bitterness. It's like, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to win at all costs here. But the child is the one paying the price. Somebody is building up a lot of anger and resentment, not being allowed to, yes, because someone feels betrayed. See? There is a mother and there is a father energy here, and the child is caught in the war. Now this has come out for several readings. The child wants equality. The child wants fairness. The child is depressed. This is the war between parents and the child getting stuck in the middle. I don't know how it's pertaining to you. So just don't get offended. Take it as it resonates. I don't know if I'm talking about you and your personal life, Gemini, or this is a win at all costs. I don't care if I have to lie. I don't care. I don't care. This is win at all costs, but it is the child who is suffering. It's the child who is wanting justice. Oh boy, I don't want to do this reading. Someone is coming off really defensive. This is being very, very arrogant or selfish. Someone is not thinking about what is, they're not going to see it either. I'm sorry, but they're not. This is a war between two parents. And this is a win at all costs, but the cost is the child. It's the child who is suffering in the war between their mother and their father. And the feminine energy in this read is coming off as overbearing and over-controlling of a child. There is a price to pay. Oh, jeez. I hate it when I get these reads. It's baggage. It's being passed down to the children or the child. It's hanging on to past baggage. You're the driver and the navigator of your own life. But if you hold on to resentment, you hold on to anger, feeling of betrayal. Well, I was betrayed, I was betrayed, I was betrayed. There's two sides to a story here. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything, Gemini, but it's the children or the child who suffers at the price of their parents not getting along here. What's going on? Teaches the child to not trust. Confuses. You're the driver and the navigator of your own path. There's going to be a tower here. Someone is keeping someone from their family. Someone wants to initiate something with their family. They want to know their family. I don't know how this is pertaining to you, but someone wants to initiate knowing their family, and there is a parent of a child who cannot know their family because of the grudges that the mother is holding. See? This is a win-at-all-costs mother who has a tendency to be narcissistic. They want they're overbearing and they're over controlling, and they are alienating themselves from their child's life by being like this. Like they're overbearing, they're trying to stop the child from knowing their other family. It's not fair. The child thinks it isn't fair over some fuck shit. So, like I said, there's an empress here, a high priestess, who, oh my God, it's confusing. Fighting and arguing, see? Manipulation. Because they've been hurt. Someone is scared. Holding resentment and anger. Not letting it go. Just holding on to it. Bitterness. Vengeance. So the child pays the price. Somebody wants to initiate something Someone's gonna... It's karma coming back. I'm really sorry to do this reading. I am. I don't enjoy doing reads like this. And I'm not absolutely certain how it is pertaining to your situation. I don't know if it's your past person situation, Gemini, but this is like the War of the Roses. This is like a war. Oh my God. I don't know how to say this because there's a feminine energy here who is not quite honest about how things are going down here. This is a mother of a child who's coming off as a narcissistic mother. They want complete control of the child. They don't want the child knowing anybody else from the father's side of the family. They want complete 100% control of the child. And the child is going to stand up for themselves. The child wants justice. The child wants balance. The child wants the truth. The child, okay, they're a child. They're going to love their mother and they're going to love their father no matter what anybody says. I mean, you can get away with that when the kids are young, but not when they get older. Fear of disapproval. Fear. It teaches children to not trust. It teaches children to go into a shell, to feel depressed. It brings on depression, illness, sickness, loneliness, feeling rejected, feeling unloved. It's not about the parents. It's about what is best for the child. There's a war. You're the driver and the navigator of your own life. Who is ever doing this? They're being told by Spirit to let it go. Somebody's been holding on to some it's baggage. It's taking that emotional baggage and dumping it off on the child. Or the children. But it's sure been coming out in the reads an awful lot. So somebody needs to hear it, or it's significant to you somehow, Gemini. Like the mother might feel betrayal, but this is also melodrama. dramatizing how the events went down. Could I have done something differently? Could I have, if I had just let this go, I could have had justice. I could have had fairness. I could have had equality. I could have had this, but someone's holding on to some. There's a lot of baggage that needs to be taken care of. Yet the door is right there. The key is right there. Celebrate life. Let the baggage go. Let the pain, let the hurt, let the suffering, no matter who did what to whom, let it go so it doesn't carry on to the next generation. You know what I mean? Like the sins of the mother and the father being passed down to the child. We do not want that. Let it go. Someone needs to let it go for the sake of the child, and not just for the sake of the child. The child might actually be the teacher. You know what I mean? It's like a child just wants their parents to get along. But somebody will not let go of what they consider the hurt, the pain. But what that pain is doing is training this mother to be overbearing, overprotective. Quite honestly, there's some narcissistic traits here. So the very thing that they did not want to have happen by holding on too tight, they are going to lose this child by holding on too tight. And it's about the relationship. I don't even see the child in here barely. It's all about what the other one did to the other one, and nobody is thinking about the feelings of this child. I don't know how it's going to pertain to you, but no one is considering the feelings of the child. It's a mom war and a dad war. And the child is becoming overwhelmed. It could be someone in your family, Gemini. It could be your situation, Gemini. It could be your past person's situation. But somebody is withholding affections. The one suffering is the child. Oh, your dad is this, your dad is that. It only hurts the child. The child is the one who hurts. That's what it's saying. Get to the heart of the matter. Get to the root of the matter. No one is 100% guilty. You know? This is someone who won't take accountability for their role in the destruction of the relationship. It's blame, blame, blame. And that pain is never going to go away unless somebody decides to let it go. Let it go. That's what the read is saying, and I'm not changing it. It might hurt somebody to hear that, and it may not. It might just be nope, I'm not saying no more. It sets up the next generation. That's how generational karma is accumulated. Then those children learn to become like withdrawn, and those children learn insecurities and have trust issues and are learn to become secretive and withhold information. That is the last thing that you want. Or whoever this is, the child will rebel. And not in a way that anybody wants. I would rather see a child happy, and I would rather make myself miserable than see a child miserable. At some point, the needs of the child got to be put first, and yep. Someone is highly critical. Someone is highly judgmental. Someone is very defensive. This child can't talk to their parent. They can't talk to their mother because of this hurt, this pain, this anguish. This has got to be let go of. The child is depressed. Always has drama. Always drama. You are the driver and the navigator of your own life. But you cannot control the destiny of another's life. Holding on to something, you just got to be let go of. That's all that the read keeps repeating. So it is definitely for someone to hear. Take care and good luck, Gemini.